Of course, he's going to be the same age, but here's the thing. We're not going to start off at Williston High. We're going to start off at Boston High, whatever it's called. So, with this, let's get started. While John is fucking beating everyone up in that quick scene where, like, he's beating the crap out of everyone in New Boston when Claire makes everyone team up on him. Once it all over, a boy with black hair and yellow eyes, just like John, but with less messy hair, walks up to him saying, "John, that's enough." He says, "Who the heck?" He says, "Christian, what are you doing here? I thought you went to another high school." He says, "I did. And I'm here to stop this stupid madness. This is getting annoying. You come home every day. The teachers have decided to expel you if I beat you. And if I beat you, we're moving to another school. If you win, we stay here. So looks like here. No one's gonna wanna be with you here. Everyone hates you already. Just because they beat you doesn't mean anything. You should try to make peace with them. Then they'll leave you alone. The more friends you have, the better life you'll have. But there's also a downside to that. You can't have too many friends, or else they won't be trusted. Make lifelong friends that you trust. Don't make enemies, because if the more enemies you make, if you're trying to deal with one of your enemies, the other one will team up with your enemy, and then it'll be even worse. So you should stop bullying people at what I'm saying. Because soon you're gonna get kicked out, and we're getting sued and Dad's getting sued so much that we're soon gonna go bankrupt. We're gonna lose our house, we're gonna lose our home because of you, because we keep on getting sued for malpractice lawsuits because of you beating up kids. So you gotta stop this madness now. He says, "Oh, and how can you stop me?" He creates an aura sphere going, "Oh, that's easy." As he shoots an aura sphere at him, which John jumps out of the way, but then it targets and spins around and hits John in the back. He goes, "What kind of power do you have?" He says, "The power of aura," as his hand turns blue, and like a glowing blue as he punches John in the face, saying, I'm not going to give you the chance to copy this ability. As he appears behind John, going, "Muda, muda, muda, muda," hitting him right in the back. Then he trips John up, and then RKOs him, which absolutely obliterates him. He says, Then John goes for one quick strike to finish him off, using Christian's aura sphere. Christian says, "Here's a technique that you can't copy." As he creates a giant aura sphere and shoots it, instantly obliterating John's. He says, "How the hell did you do that?" He says, "You don't have enough energy after this fight, so you create a smaller one than mine." As he shoots it, and it obliterates John, knocking him out. He puts him on his back saying, "Idiot." As he takes him home, and then ties him up to a chair with a rope around it because he knows John is going to try and get out. He says, "Let me go." When he wakes up, and he's at home, it's been about a day since that. John says, "Let me go." Christian punches him in the face saying, "Shut up, John. The more you do this, the harder it's gonna be. You're gonna have to change your actions soon, we're heading to a new high school in a couple of weeks, so you gotta get moving." A couple of weeks later, John has turned into a way better person, and he says, "When we go there, you're going to be a cripple. We're not going to have you showing your ability because we know that your ability affects your personality. I'm going to be using mine since mine does nothing to my personality. My personality is the same as ever." He goes, "Okay." He says, "I don't think you should look like that too. People are going to think no one's going to want to mess with you. You're supposed to be a nothing good cripple so everyone realizes that. But here's the thing. Just whatever. Just say you don't have an ability, alright, John?" He goes, "Fine." As he fixes John's hair into the signature beginning hairstyle. He goes, "There you go. Let's go." As they walk in on the first day, both of them on the first day going, Well, the only way you can tell them apart is with Christian having the more messy hair and John having the slick, clean hair. When the teacher says, "Alright, class, we have 2 new students." They walk in and John says, "Hi, my name's John Doe, I think." He says, "Hi, I'm Christian Doe." Whatever. Nice to meet you all. As he puts on a fake smile. As he sits down, and Elaine asks John what his ability is. Everyone looks at John, except for Christian. He goes, he says, well, I don't have an ability. She says, what? You're a cripple? As she goes to punch him in the face, Christian catches it saying, can you stop? God, he don't got an ability, so what? What are you gonna do about it? Punch him in the face? You do realize that you don't need a freaking ability to fight. My dude will go square to square with the king of this school with no difficulty. He says, my guy can fight, unlike your students who only your freaking classmates. All they freaking know how to do is use their freaking abilities. Like Redhead over there. I bet he can't even use 5 fingers with his ability. He can only use 3. He goes, what'll I do? He says, I don't know. I'm using it as an example. He says, also you act serious sometimes, but most of the time, you're an idiot. With your freaking lock-on power. Man, what the fuck? And all you are is a freaking useless hero. What are you, Sakura from Naruto, but much less of a warts healer? God damn! Y'all freaking idiots out here. Oh, what, and the leader of the school's got a freaking time stop ability? I don't give a crap. What are they gonna do? I can sense your emotions, and I can tell right now that you're all scared shitless. Freaking idiots. Man. As he walks out, he looks at the menu for today's lunch, and he says, ooh, chocolate cake. He says, gotta quickly go. Activates aura in his body and blitzes, going as he snatches the final as him and John snatch the final cakes. He says, As they're walking around, after then, Seraphina, Queen Girl, says, I want that cake. Give it to me, and tells it to Johnson sees the cripple. And with Christian training, John knows how to talk back. Like, he knows how to snap back. My dude knows how to snap back. Like, he can go, nah, girl, I ain't giving you nothing. You want something? Get it yourself. So when she says, I want that cake, give it to me, he goes, nah, you spoiled little brat, I ain't giving you shit. I don't care how hard you worked for your ability. I don't care. As he snaps fingers left, he goes, giving you anything, ain't gonna give you shit. But then he goes, then her eye starts to glow. She says, well, one of you, give me that cake. He said, as John's about to give it to her, he dumps it on the ground like he does in the cannon, whatever. And she blasts him through a wall. Actually, when she starts shaking, getting angry, Christian, on the other hand, looks at her, and both of them going, give me a sec. He looks at this fight and goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Now he goes, so when he sees her shaking, Christian looks at John, then looks at everyone in the cafeteria who looks like shocked, and goes, as he looks at everyone, everyone's like, did he just do that? Just when she punches him, she punches John through multiple walls, Christian goes and pulls out a banjo going, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. As he walks out going, as he runs out going, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit,
I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Then he looks at John going. Then he looks at an injured John, and he sees Seraphina about to grab him, so then he goes.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
As he grabs John. No, then he looks at. Then he says, "Sorry, everybody."
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Then he looks at everyone going.
Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
And grabs John by the arm, the injured John by his arm, going.
Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. Alright then.
Blake looks going. Blake and Eisen look going at the situation going.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. This shit, I'm out.
Then he says, "Uh-oh," as she runs towards him with John on his back. He goes, "Ah, crap, she really hates him for this. Yeah, good job, Johnny boy. You couldn't have just thrown the cake to me or something. I don't care." He says, "Wait a minute, I still have my cake. Take the cake, you loser!" As he's about to throw it, but then tips it over to himself, eating it, going, "I don't care. I need this cake. You do not know how long I've had sweets. It's been years since I've had sweets. You bitch, I'm not giving nothing to you. It has been 5 years since I've eaten a sweet." As he runs away, saying, "Damn you, John, I'm soon gonna let you go." As she's still chasing him, and he says, "You know what?" He says, "If you want the cake so much, go easily off the floor." Nah. He says, "I'm about to drop you, John." As he goes, "Why did you have to do this? Why? Why?" As then he finds Blake running in front of him. He goes, As he runs in front of him, saying, "Go, Pokeball! I choose you, Blake!" As he pushes her in front, he goes, "Oh, why the hell would you do this?" As he's instantly rammed aside. He goes, "Well, that didn't work. Whatever, my Pokeball didn't work. Dang it, I think I have to use a Master Ball." Who here? He says, "Oh, a Quick Ball!" As he runs over to Arlo and pushes him in front, saying, "Go, Quick Ball!" As he puts Seraphina in the barrier, saying, "Seraphina, calm down, what's even wrong?" She says, "That bastard threw that cake on the floor when I told him to give it to me. Then when I blasted him through a wall, that brat that's running right now took him away. When I had the chance to kick the shit out of him." He says, "You know, you need to calm your anger," as instantly she breaks his barrier. As Christian's still running with John, saying, "I officially hate you, John." As then he devises a strategy, pulls out some string, as he ties John's arm to the top of the building thing, and makes it look like he's supposed to jump off. Then he'll catch him and jump away. He ties him up, going, and says, "Alright, John, I'm gonna leave you there." He goes, as John's hanging off the roof, with his arm just hanging, he goes, as then John's ties a rip, Christian says, "Aw, fuck, I forgot." As John wakes up, he goes, "Ah, why the hell am I up here?" He says, then Seraphina's there. She says, "I'm going to destroy you now." Christian pulls out a knife and throws it, as it instantly cuts the rope and John falls. He goes, "Ah!" Christian catches him, saying, "Gotcha." Got rammed in the side. He goes and picks up Blake, saying, "Hi, Blake." He goes, You pushed me in the way for that." He goes, "No." He says, "Look, just get to the infirmary. I have things to do. I still haven't even revealed my ability level yet, so I don't know what I can do." I mean, you don't know what I can do, literally.